So welcome back friends. You want to trade the budget day 2020 that is scheduled on 1st of February. That means this Saturday. Now my dear friends, many people will tell you that do not trade the budget day because on the budget day market will be very volatile. Brokers will reduce the margins, markets will go up, markets will go down, markets will do every sorts of activities. Now, why will you not trade the budget day? Because we want activities, we want volatility in the market to pull out profits. And very serious profits, my dear friends, we can make if we can catch the volatility, if we can be on the right side of the trend. Now in this video, I am going to show you two ways in which you can trade the volatile markets like the Union budget very successfully. And these strategies, these two strategies can be used in any kind of volatile markets, like you can use them on the commodity trading also. On the commodity inventory day, you can also trade these kind of strategies. Or on the RBI data publish, these kind of markets, you can also trade this strategy. Any kind of volatility, any kind of news, you can use this strategy. Particularly the second strategy that I will tell you. So until and unless you listen to my second strategy, do not leave this video because there will be a lot of surprise waiting for you, my dear friends. So let me show you the two strategies that can be used to trade the Union budget on next Saturday.
But before that, let me give you a short intro of mine. Hello friends, I am Indrajit Mukherjee from stockmaniacs.net. If you want to grow your wealth from the stock and commodity markets, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon. You can also send me your stock market related queries through WhatsApp in my number +91 96743 21856.
So what is the first strategy to trade the Union budget day? So that is very plain and simple. Just use any pivot points. Nowadays, every trader terminal has pivot points and you can follow the pivot points very carefully on the traders terminals. Now, in my personal experience, I have seen that especially on the Union budget day, market follows the pivot points very carefully. Especially Nifty future obeys the pivot points like a miracle. Now, after 11 a.m. when the budget speech starts, you will see the game also will start. Market will suddenly go up or down, but plain and simple thing is that it will get a resistance or support at the pivot R1 or pivot S1. And I have followed this for the last few years. So I am going to show you the examples. So what is the strategy? Strategy is very simple. Whenever market tests R1 on the upside or market tests S1 on the downside, open up a counter trend trade. If market tests the R1, open up a sell trade. Or if the market tests the S1 or the support one, open up a buy trade. And try to trade this only once in this day or twice. So after 11 a.m. when the budget speech starts, you can get an entry, a short sell entry at R1 for the target of the pivot and S1. And if you once again get the market at S1, you can open up a buy order for the target of at least pivot and then R1. Now let me show you some examples. So I am going to show you examples since the year 2015. So I am showing you charts of 2015, 2016, 2017 and 2018. But friends, I am not going to show you the charts of 2019 because on 2019 the real budget was not published, rather it was an interim budget. So the market has not done much things. So in any kind of full budget, you can use this strategy. So this is the 2015 Union budget day. So you can see this is 11 a.m. This separator is 11 a.m. So from 11 a.m. the budget speech starts. So the market started to be volatile. So you can see this is Nifty future chart. So market has initially fallen down from the R1 level. This is the R1 level. This is the pivot point and this is the S1 level. Once again it has tested the R1 and from there once again it has fallen down, tested the pivot. So exact it has took support on the pivot, then it has came down till the S1. In the S1 it has made a reversal candle and you can see from there it has tested the pivot, the R1. So from R1 it has not tested the R2. So R1 to pivot S1 and S1 to pivot and R1 and beyond. So at least you have got two moves from R1 to pivot and S1 to pivot. So this way this strategy works. Now let me show you the next example. So my dear friends, this is the chart of 2016, same budget day Nifty future chart. So here you can see this is the R1, this is the pivot and this is the S1. So now how the move starts? You can see this is the 11 AM bar. This is the 11 AM bar. 11 AM is written over here. So in 11 AM the market starts to be volatile. Tested the R1. From R1 it has actually came down till pivot till S1. It has not tested the S2. So from S1 it has once again moved to the pivot. So you can see we have got two moves from R1 to pivot S1 and from S1 to pivot once again. So this is the accuracy of this system. On the budget day, the S1, R1 and pivot is very accurate on Nifty future. Now let me show you the next example. So this is 2017 chart. Once again we have seen that this is the 11 AM bar. So market was testing the pivot. After the budget speech starts, market tested the pivot. From pivot we got a move till the S1 and from S1 we got a consolidation and from S1 to we got a move till pivot and R1. So once again you can see the pivot point, especially the S1 and this pivot this time is very accurate on Nifty future on this time too. Now this is the 2018 chart. So we are only concerned after 11 AM because before 11 AM we have seen a test till R2 also. So after 11 AM market was trading between the pivot and R1. So after 11 AM market tested the R1 but has not tested the R2. So from there it has fallen down. From there it has fallen till the pivot and then to the S1 level. Now friends, you can see from S1 it has not tested the S2 yet, but from there it has spiked to pivot once again. This bar it has spiked to pivot. So from R1 to pivot to S1 and from S1 to pivot at least. So you have seen that these particular pivot points work nicely on this budget day. So you can trade these pivot points very successfully on the budget days. If you are shorting on the R1 level, keep a stop loss of R2 and keep a target of pivot and S1. And if you are buying on the S1 level, keep a stop loss of S2 and keep a target of pivot and R1. So that is a simple thing. So this is a highly accurate strategy and you can test this strategy on this budget day on this Saturday. So my dear friends, I have shown you how we can use the pivot points to trade the budget day. So you can use the same strategy this year also. I cannot guarantee you that this strategy will 100% work, but from the testing purpose, I have seen this strategy works like miracle and it has worked in the past. So you need to trade with a stop loss and there is high chance that this strategy will also work this year. So now, my dear friends, let me come to the second strategy. So what is the second strategy? I have already told you, do not go before you check my second strategy. So now the second strategy is Also very simple, you can get this strategy in any trader's terminal like Zero the Kite, or you will also get it on the Fires terminal. So I'll recommend these two terminals, either Zero the Kite or the Fires terminal. Fires web terminal, you can use this strategy. So this strategy is basically the three line break strategy. And why I am telling you to use this strategy only on Zero the Kite or the Fires web terminal? Because they have trading view charts. Apart from trading view, any other kind of charts that can actually repaint. So any candle is formed and after that the candle can vanish. So in trading view, this repainting issue is not there. So you can trade this strategy only on Zero the Kite or the Fires web terminal. So if you do not have Zero the Kite or Fires web terminal, I will give you the link of the Zero the Kite and Fires web terminal in the video description. So from there you can get Zero the Kite or Fires web. So now the strategy is very simple. There is three line break charts in all these terminals. Now instead of three line breaks, we will use a six line break strategy, and we will use the six line break in a 1 minute time frame. So you need to use a chart 1 minute time frame and a six line break strategy. So now plain and simple, you need to go long wherever after the budget speech starts, when you are seeing that the market is trying to be volatile. First time when you get a opposite color, you need to go long or short. If the market was painting red bars, now if you get a green bar and the bar is closed, the next bar has started, you can open up a buy order. And you can hold till you get a reversal bar. That means you get a red bar. Similarly, you can open up a short sell order. Suppose the market is painting green bars and you got a red bar for the first time. So you can open up a short sell order. The bar needs to be closed and you can be in the trade till you get a opposite color bar. That means you get a green bar once again. So this is the simple strategy. I'll also show you the demonstration in Zero the Kite. Now my dear friends, this is Zero the Kite platform. So in this Zero the Kite, I will show you how you can check the three line break charts. So here is your user ID. Click on the user ID and go to my profile. Your profile will be opened, and from your profile just go below and instead of chart IQ, do not open a chart IQ chart, open a trading view chart. Now once you select the trading view, you can open any chart. Suppose we want to open the Nifty January future chart. So you can see this is Nifty January future daily charts. So now we need to make it 1 minute. So this is 1 minute candle, and now we will change the candle to line break. So click on line break. So now we will convert it to 6 line break chart. So click on the line break and click on format. In the format, you can see the number of lines is by default 3. So delete this 3 and make it 6. Click on OK. So you can see this is 1 minute 6 line break chart, and the strategy is simple. Here it will not work actually. You can see in normal days always line break chart does not work, but in the volatile markets line break works like a charm. So if you get a red candle after a green candle, you need to go short and you need to hold till you get a opposite side candle. So that is the simple trading strategy. And why I prefer this trading view chart? Because in trading view, once your candle color changes to full red, once it is full red, the candle will not be repenting. But till it is not full red, just like this scenario, this is not full red. So do not rely on this candle. But once it becomes full red, this candle will not be taken back. So you can enter your trade. So once you get a red candle after a green candle, you can go short and you can hold till you get an opposite side of candle. And in budget day, most of the times you will see both the short side and the long sides will work. You will get a long side also just like this. You can see 20, 30 candles can be of the same side on the either on the long side or on the short side. So that is a very powerful strategy using 1 minute 6 line break charts. Now I'll show you the example of Fire's web terminal. So friends, this is the Fire's web platform. You can see this is Nifty 50 index 15 minutes chart. So instead of 15 minutes, we will convert it to 1 minute. So this is the 1 minute chart, and here this is the candles. So instead of candle, we will go for line break. So same thing, you are getting the line breaks. Line breaks are 3 line breaks. So you need to click on the line break, click on format, and instead of 3 line break, you need to make it 6 line break. So it is as easy as that. So you can see this is a 1 minute 6 line break charts, and you can get nice trends in case of a volatile markets. So you can get this kind of fall and rise on the volatile market. You can see there is a nice move on the downside. You have got a lot of money, and from here you have got a nice trend on the upside. Once again, you have got a lot of money from these two trades. And most of the volatile markets, in case of commodity inventory day or in case of the union budget day, you will get these kind of moves using a 1 minute 6 line break chart. So my dear friends, I have shown you two simple strategies to trade the budget day, and the second strategy, that means the 3 line break chart strategy or the 6 line break chart strategy, is also useful if you trade any kind of volatile markets like the RBI data publication or the budget day or the inventory days on the commodity markets. So you can use the same strategy for all kind of markets, for all liquid markets, on all volatile markets.
So friends, I have completed today's webinar. If you like today's video, please do not forget to hit the like button. Please also do not forget to share it with your friends, because if you share it, someone else can also be benefited. If you have any queries, just ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer you as early as possible. Friends, thanks a lot for watching this webinar till the end. Bye bye.